I know, right? I mean, streams take views differently, so every time you click on the stream, you get another view from it. I like your commentary. No, you're talking about Batman, which is what we're doing. I'm not trying to be funny. I enjoy talking about Batman. Freaking weird. Oh, I love Batman. Hopefully it's gonna... Okay, it's working. Though I do want to pick a better thumbnail for that stream, for the most recent one. The thumbnail right now is... Ooh, there are 3 pretty good thumbnails. I'm gonna do Jim.
Faces you're making.
You'll see. I just updated it.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, damn, you get pinged and I never get pinged. It's not true, I totally get pinged.
I got pinged 3 times because of your comment from yesterday.
What comment from yesterday?
The DM you sent me yesterday. I was asleep in the
Oh.
class.
Yeah, because you passed out like a drunk.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Why is this full of Dragon Ball things?
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Good.
Your father knew which hands to
I have
shake.
Among Us on my phone, it's just...
I have Among Us on PC.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal?
That doesn't it cost
It's
money?
dangerous.
On PC.
I bet.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all
Just
being
got on my phone
played
'cause
here,
it's free.
including you.
I don't enjoy it too much. I'm not opposed to it, it's fun with friends.
It's
Yeah, oh god, this
the
is awful.
Waynes. Well,
Look at his head.
the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
I love pixels. I mean, my school server plays Among Us every once in a while. They played it a lot, but we recently got really burnt out on it because it's kind of not fun. I mean, it's fine.
I mean,
The servers need to be fixed. The servers are so bad.
for a while.
The servers remind me of how bad Pokemon Go's servers were when they came out. They are constantly, like, it is so hard to join a lobby. The story is tailored by how you play. Yeah, right.
I actually have a break this time because I have a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, so do I. My school starts on Tuesday. I think yours already started though, right?
Yeah, it's
Jeez. Oh, do you go to Catholic school or something? Your school starts in August? My school starts in September and ends in mid to late June.
Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
My money's never corrupted me. He like goes around and beats people up in a Batman
the
costume.
wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore.
I don't remember what he looks like.
But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door.
Oh,
Everything
I'll
I
look at
did,
him when I
everything
get
I've
back to
ever
the
done
coder.
was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Wasn't it that?
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Isn't it that the mom, Martha Wayne, also didn't support it?
This is the first time I've been back here since that night.
Isn't it that
When the police called
Martha
me to
Wayne
collect
also
you,
didn't support being a
I
mobster
thought they'd
like
finally
Alfred?
arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too...
I actually really like the reasoning behind him dying, because it makes
big.
so much more sense. One thing I've never understood is why...
Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Exactly.
Well, it's a fair assumption.
Bruce Wayne was a
I don't
household
think
name, or the Waynes were a household
You
name.
always
You would
said it was a
recognize
simple
them.
mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can
Yeah, that makes
recall
more sense.
every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked. I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
That piece of garbage. Oh yeah, I can see Hamilton Hill. In the background, I just saw him. I always picture him as some like...
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Oh, it's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was a complicated man. Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
I didn't know I could click on the theater.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that.
That was Zorro, right?
She was always so good to me.
Well, that's what it was in the comics. I'm not sure if it wasn't here.
It was Zorro.
Wasn't it in that?
You know, it was Zorro. It's just that they get the rights for it, so it's just
Don't they usually say the gentleman ghost? No, not the gentleman ghost.
Where exactly does the memory end?
The gray ghost. Yeah, the gray
With my
ghost.
father pleading,
That's their Zorro.
you don't have to do
The gray
this.
ghost.
And the gunfires.
Well,
And after that?
because isn't it in the Dark Knight he's actually afraid of the movie, and that's why they leave the theater?
Considerable gaps in that.
Because he's afraid of the bats,
recollection.
and then he's like, "Hey, bats! I was scared by those twice in my life.
Do I really want to know?
I fell down a hole." Maybe I should. Maybe everyone else is also afraid of bats.
Bruce, stay back.
What is the original origin?
pretty much just
Half impressive person. Just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
No more going. He's making a mistake.
He shot him 3 times. This guy unloaded his revolver. Killing kids is something the mob doesn't like, right? This I find weird because it's not like it would have taken very long to pull the last trigger.
You're all right.
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
See, I don't like it because it's just, oh no, he needs to be alive for the story. But it would have been much better if he said, I don't kill kids, or they didn't ask me to kill you.
to get shot twice.
He shot him twice in the chest and once in the eye. That's brutal.
Yeah. This serious.
Yeah, this series is dark. Could you imagine if this game looked realistic?
Getting you in
I
to
don't.
see Falcone
I
like
don't
this?
think it would be able to be
I
sold
won't have to
because
tell
of
you
how
many
graphic
rules
it
we're
is.
breaking. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm always here for you.
It would be
This
so
could land us
unbelievably
both in
graphic.
hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv.
Kind of. Well, because like
And it means a
one
lot
of the
to me.
first things that happens in this game
I know it
is
does,
someone getting
Bruce.
shot in the head.
It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about.
Just how gross it'd be.
Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Telltale's style of
we finally put Falcone in his
certainly
cage.
interesting.
Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information?
See,
What
look at how robotic
information?
Harvey looks
Oh,
when he just did that.
well, I assumed
arm
you knew.
movement.
I was going to contact your office first thing.
Sorry, Harvey. I was going to tell you.
Would tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
His
Is
I think
that a
it's
fact?
his half and half.
It's
looks
the
good.
reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Like the whole mask thing. What's
Nice job bringing in Falcone.
What do you mean the mask?
Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee.
Like a
Not
Phantom of
this
the
time.
Opera mask?
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you,
Oh, to
despite
cover
what the
off-
media is
To
saying.
cover up his
Thanks,
scars.
Sergeant.
scars? Yeah.
Her face looks really weird in this.
We had to put Falcone in the infirmary.
Montoya.
Batman practically tore him in half.
Too high.
He's helped us a lot in the past, but if you ask me, he's out of control.
Batman is a monster. That freak does more harm for Gotham than good.
I'm starting to think you might be right. It isn't the first time either. Nearly ripped that guy's arm off at the docks.
That's an exaggeration. He
At
broke
least someone's
it.
getting tough on these guys. I tell you, I'd rather have Falcone in here than out on the street.
You weren't there, Harvey. You didn't see it. All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Like that. His cheeks looks really bad in that. Just- no, Bruce, when the under angle of the cheek looked awful. Oh yeah, because Falcone has a hole in him. Is he in the infirmary if you don't stab him?
The hell? Bruce Wayne.
Maybe. Because you
You
feel
must
battering
have
at
some
him.
clout.
No, wait. I think he's in the.
My own wife can't
I
get
think
in to
he's
see
in the
me.
interrogation room.
Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You
Well,
weren't
there's a
so
scars on
eager
his
the
face.
last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son.
This guy is a great voice actor for Falcone.
Yeah, that's
though.
right. Tommy and I were close.
I've heard someone say Falcone, and it's not
More than
Falcone.
friends.
Falcone.
More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
So that's what this is really
I do.
about, eh? The pup digging up
I
a
do too. I think
20-year-old
Falcone
killer.
sounds too
Two
boring.
killings. And they were
He
never
sounds like an
forgotten.
Italian mobster.
You and me,
Falcone doesn't sound like that.
We're practically family. I thought you'd have figured
Episode
that
5
out
is now
by now.
installed.
I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you
So what are you gonna do?
You showed me the door.
Just gonna bend your nose
We are
here?
not family,
I mean-
Falcone. I'm
Well-
nothing like you.
If you're
This
anything
one will
like
probably be
Thomas
done
Wayne,
about 10,
then we're not so different.
so
Your
we could do a
father,
third one.
Hill,
But
and me
4 and 5
we
would be
ran
until like
this
4 or
city.
5 a.m.
still do.
I don't know if I have something to do
Damn this
tomorrow.
pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side
But
there.
I've got nothing to do. I
Be a
don't think
good
I have anything
boy
to
and-
do Monday.
Help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Alright. Ping me whenever you're ready.
Just stream all night. Hurt him. I'm gonna use his pain. Oh crap! That lagged.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss.
This pain. Yeah.
It'd be so easy to give me the
Morphine?
whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. I think you got more of her in you, to tell the truth.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
What the hell?
They're waiting for you in hell!
Montoya, why did you do that?
The bastard had to die!
Oh yeah, you can see it on your lips.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
Oh,
Go!
God.
Go!
I do like the little fact that he looks almost like sympathetic when he dies. Is it Oswald or Hill that orders the hit? I can't remember. Or is it Vicky Vale's parents? I think it was Oswald, honestly.
We are in deep shit.
But I truly can't remember.
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Oh my God.
This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims.
More.
And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Oh, I've missed it.
Can't act until we know the whole story.
Well, the simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
It couldn't have been very important.
Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ.
What did the choice
I can
say?
delay them
can
for a
actually
little
check.
while, but we still need answers.
We need to base the facts. Yeah, it's just we need to fix the facts. You're being crazy.
Tell
That's
me
what
if
it
she
was.
says anything.
So it's not very
I
important.
have to know why she did this.
You can see on her lips she was on something. Or whatever it was.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
You can clearly see.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Well, I don't know about season 2, but season 1 definitely. Look. Oh, you're right. This weird virus.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
I still think Vicky Vale being
Touch as soon as I have
the main villain is super weird.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot.
But when?
Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm.
Stupid Vicky
guiding
Vale
me
drugging Adachi.
like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
I just find it funny how everyone stands Adachi and then it's like, but it catches the killer.
Said
It's
something
like,
similar.
Yeah. Adachi's was just more. Adachi's
I'm
was
so
just more
sorry,
manipulative.
Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
I still find it crazy
Don't worry about that now.
that
I found evidence that she was drugged.
that someone
A
was
fresh
able
injection site on her
to
neck.
completely
I was out of
manipulate
my
someone
mind,
without
Lieutenant.
acting suspicious.
Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Oh, it's
Now, if you're
Oswald.
bringing forensics in, let's
Oswald
get Bruce
Dogfish.
out. Alfred, I gotta get back to the
You
manor.
were saying something about
Got a lead on
revolution.
whoever's behind this.
No, wait, no.
Bruce!
It's either Oswald or Vicky Vale. Because she's way
what are
too
you doing here?
conveniently here.
My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
Sorry,
That's
Vicky,
okay.
I can't talk to the press.
My lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
I don't really want to rat out Montoya.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
I can't rat her out. I shouldn't have said anything.
She probably would have been suspicious of you anyway.
Well, I didn't want to rat out Montoya.
Of course not. Why would you? It's not her fault for doing the things she did.
If anything, Vicky Vale already knows.
Yeah.
Are she and Oswald working together? I think it's weird how in the comics he hates being called the Penguin, but in this he actively embraces the Penguin name. Yeah, but he wears the
Either
he wears
Cobblepot
the
drug
mask.
Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need
more
to
of a
find him.
namesake
Let's put our drones in the air and start a search.
I think he's called the
I'll run
Penguin
a
in the
trace on
comics
his
because he
cell.
looks like a penguin.
In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Plus, in
Throw that
some
up
of the
on the
older
monitor.
comics, he uses penguins.
The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
I should
It's
send you some Lego
ironic
videos.
that Falcone
that
died
I
at the
really
hands
like
of someone
that have
drugged with his
Some good
chemicals.
penguin stuff.
Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his
They're
sick bed,
classics.
surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Wayne was the launderer. So, what am I doing?
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. Or out of control.
The men at the docks were test subjects.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in
I really
mind?
wish this was Scarecrow.
Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you...
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses.
Like
the things they would otherwise control.
Like, I feel like Vicky Vale
Your
makes
drones
more
are in
sense,
position
like,
to
as
triangulate
like
Cobblepot's location.
It's like a... Yeah, as a twist, and it, like, it makes sense to have her in, like, the way the story's made. But, like, I really wish that Scarecrow was the person who made the drug or something, and she recruited Scarecrow. Like, that makes way more sense than her making it herself, because he's, like, one of the smartest Batman villains, probably. In terms of, like, raw intellect.
Yeah. I would think this was how long did this game? How long did this game come after, like, night?
About a year.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message!
Yeah, their main character.
Weird. Dumb too.
Apparently there's a second DC fandom going on soon. Also, you can't tell, but that is super clunky. The moving of the cursor, it feels awful. Like, it's very hard to use, and it's just very, it feels like there's a lag to it, and it goes far. And then the right stick is what you use for the cursor, which is also dumb. Like, I don't know if it's laggy. It just feels like when I turn it around, it has to make it makes like a turning around animation. So and then it like curves a little more than you want it to. And when you stop, it doesn't normally stop. Anyway, it's right here.
There you go. Be alright. Right.
Ozzy.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
This episode is handling so much worse than the first one. Oh, is that Blockbuster?
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything! Ever again.
You lot, come check out this office.
Where is... I don't know! Please, just names. Hey, you can help me, or you...
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Impaling a man on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience. I know, you don't kill your enemies. Maybe that's why you got so many. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? You're going to attack the mayor? That's not going to happen.
Attack? Absolutely not. Mayor Hill's role has been decided. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Oh, I didn't realize we were doing... Fuck, I didn't see that we were doing quick times, so, oops. Alright, let's try this again. I swear, I was away from this game for 1 minute.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
The what?
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Jeez. This chapter seems a lot shorter, doesn't it? Alright.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here?
You
Got
lost?
some
'Cause I
banging
don't have
music,
time for
though.
tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Do you know Selena Kyle? There are men after her.
Uh-huh. When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
I'm going to deal with it. But I need you to tell me everything you know about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common.
Oh, damn. Pretty cool.
The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selena.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After
Strictly
all,
platonic.
I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's
Strictly
your
platonic.
friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have.
Hey, listen,
You
you
and
can show me
I-
your tits after. But no one says it has to be romantic. Ooh. Ooh. All the episodes of this are installed now. I'm sorry. I'm going to take a break from this so I can install the next things. And I just bought the Tomb Raider game. Rolando, if you're watching. So, well, and that's really cheap. So, since I have that now.
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Since I got that now, might stream that again. And maybe I'll stream the new Tomb Raider too.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin,
Gentlemen, please. Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
we're done talking.
She's wearing jeans and leather, and he's wearing jeans. We're hugging.
Not done yet. I think they want more.
Then let's give it to them.
Oh, he's a Nightwing now.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
No, it's Yusuke.
Come on, this
the
way.
hands look weird in that.
Quick, check the alleyway! You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
What do I do? Oh, okay, good. Crap. I don't really know which one to do. I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me, Mr. Oddchild. I have no idea. Don't do it? But she kinda cute though. You sure don't do it? I need confirmation. Fine.
Move. We should go.
But Selena will remember that.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Just stay out of trouble.
Now where's the fun in that? You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Oh, shit.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin.
Dang, this chapter's
If
almost
Hill's
over.
talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. The whole world was horrified at what Batman did to Falcone. You terrorized the mayor too. You could lose Gotham's goodwill completely. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to
You back?
loosen Hill's lips.
What do you think? Visit Hill as Batman or as Bruce Wayne?
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
This chapter's almost over.
Save Selina.
Is that this chapter? Can't believe you would lie to her like that.
The whole city is already afraid of the Batman after what you did to Falcone. Try not to make things worse by going overboard on Hill.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm a light touch when I need to be.
The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
I guess it's better to tell her that I'm a guy than a
Deborah,
girl.
you incompetent! Dent's up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss
Probably
re-election
gets suspicious.
and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay. Who's there? Deborah? Deborah? Is that you?
You know who I am. It's time we finally met.
Ah! Batman? What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin
Oh my
is.
god.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
Patience isn't my strong suit, Mayor. Talk!
I'm talking. You're not listening. I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are. Security! Pick up, goddammit! Security!
Oh.
Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
I want the truth. And I'll break every bone in your body to get it.
You're insane. Just like they say. A madman in a mask. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear. I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne.
Oh, that's
They'll make
what it
Gotham
was.
pay for his sins.
Vicky Vale's family was destroyed by Wayne.
No, please, don't.
That's what it was.
You deserve whatever's coming for you.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
I've never seen this done as
Come on, get the mayor out of here!
Bruce Wayne. Oh shit. I mean,
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he
my
said
voice
about
is
your
deep enough
father.
that
It must be
if
difficult
your
to
grandma heard
process.
me speak, she would probably
I
assume
need to know
die
what
anyway.
went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed.
Works
I'm just
either
as
way.
frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
First vocal cords. I only I could have stabbed this guy with a pipe too. Or with a rod too. Is that it? Seems like I overestimated the length of this one compared to the first one. It's only been about an hour anyway. Not even actually. Yeah, maybe that'll make it 2 hours.
I wonder what else is on here.
Good thing he has a phone slot.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Oh, is the debate
Thanks, Alfred.
this chapter or next chapter?
Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held.
It's got to be this chapter.
I hacked
They're
into the
talking too
image
much
feeds from
about
the
it.
security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
This has to be the big event of the chapter.
Hills, details about
Is
your
it?
father. It must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel.
None of that matters now. The only thing that does is
neither.
stopping Oz.
The city needs you now more than ever.
You're gonna let them both get hurt.
I'll leave you to it then.
But we're not cheating on. But
Gotham District
Yeah,
Attorney
probably.
Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end.
do you see this awful
Could
lag
just
I'm
be
getting?
looking at.
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
I might want to go walk my dog a little bit. I'll do it in between. Once it cuts to the end, I'll do it in between.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant. There's a small army of security here.
Something about a terrorist threat. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to...
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way. Listen, I hate to push you, but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Man, Harvey really lives
Whatever
paycheck by
it takes
paycheck.
to save Gotham.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Oh my god, that smoke.
Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I just had the mayor in my ear about your visit. And after what you did to Falcone...
Listen, I value you looking out for the city. Really.
People are terrified of you. Including my cops.
Jim, I know this can work. Give me a chance to change your mind.
My hands are tied. The GCPD has orders to take you in. After tonight, I can't stand in their way anymore.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I don't know what is
I'd
so
keep
bad
that
about the
holstered
game,
if I were you.
but something is not
What's she
working
doing
with
here?
it.
She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Oh my god.
Stop.
What's going on over there?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
Put it in the sink.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
He just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
They each have a
We
gun.
need a
I
new
don't think that
moderator.
counts as issues.
You there? Yes! Zeus, thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates.
Making Vicky Vale be the moderator is really clever.
Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
Because it makes her look innocent.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Questions? Ask them questions.
Mr. Dent, the subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne Mental Health Facility.
It's a much-needed state-of-the-art mental health care hospital that will offer treatment for the most unfortunate of citizens.
Sounds fun.
Save it for the opening statements, Pillock. Rule 1, talk when I say talk, shut your gob when I say shut your gob. Easy. Rule 2,
Oh, I'm slamming this guy into the television.
Rule 3, always tell the truth. Even if it hurts, it'll go worse if you don't. Ask that guy.
I love it when they drop it, and then I love that move. I just slammed your head into a TV. Why are you not asleep? I mean, yeah, now he is.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that ruined your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have
That's Vicky Vale, right?
pain of innocence.
Or that's not right now Vicky
This
Vale,
was
but that
too
is
big
Vicky
for
Vale.
Oswald alone. Someone else is
I would
pulling
assume
the
right now it's
strings.
just
Smart.
just someone.
Let
Yeah,
someone
either
else do the
pre-recorded
dirty work.
or someone else doing it.
The hearts of these spineless creatures, chosen to
Go
lead.
on, love. You know what to do.
Wouldn't she inject him with? Where would she even know where to inject?
Show Gotham your true self. Tell them what you really think about the city you've
I
returned
hate
to
Blockbuster. Not like actually. Not like actually. I hate him and like, oh god, not that guy.
What's going on in there?
Because he's so tough to take down. Did he say we should incinerate the poor?
Gotham's flawed. City is flaws are beautiful.
right, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
No, I can hear you. You're actually pretty loud for once, which is good. No, not like too loud. But...
Now you will see.
I mean, you're too loud for the stream, but you were really quiet. It's much better. Quick time event.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
No! Please! I made a man!
You could never.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Go on, back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
Wait your turn, Dent!
This is not off.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up.
Oh, it took little flaggy off your mask.
Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
I always like that. I like the canon that his accent is fake. Oh my god.
Future girlfriend or your freaking
Is this Waifu Wars?
some dude that you're not gonna see again?
I'm gonna see him again.
No, not really.
I kind of want to. I mean, oh, you ran out of the season. I want to see what happens to his face.
Oh yeah, it's freaking.
I just wonder like why he did that. Like, what was the point of that? And Batman has more than 3 batarangs. He could have just thrown them in both directions.
Fire, damn it!
But what was the point of burning his face off? It does look
Where's
really,
the maniac
it
in
looks
the mask?
just like the movie.
We need paramedics over here,
It
now!
looks like so close to the movie. Except for the hair. It looks so good. That's way more of an
City
interesting
Hall is in
origin
chaos
than
after Mayor
some of the
Hamilton
other
Hill
stuff.
was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Penguin. Ping. Ping. With an eye. Penguin.
He won't be the same after this.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal
Oh, great,
continued to
Alfred. Put on
escalate
Jack Ryder.
after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Not that guy again. Is this the chapter where Alfred's like, I need to back out, and then he doesn't? I think that was chapter 5. Whoa, whoa, Bruce. Whoa, whoa there.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Think about it. She's Laura Bailey. He's Troy Baker. Kanji X Rise confirmed.
Finally.
Pretty sure in Kanji's rank 10, he says, like, I was talking to Rise.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
Skip. I want to skip this.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
Blue screen.